Good morning. So this reading is for Wednesday, October 8th. And what I'm going to do is just pull a little bit around our past, our present, and our future. Current energy. And future energy. And this video is available on both YouTube and Rumble, Tarot and Astrology with Michelle. And so looking here, bottom of the deck, I'm getting the Strength card. Leo energy coming through. This is taking a lot of strength to be able to move through all of this energy. I'm not surprised. So what I'm getting here in the past, the Lovers. So the Lovers feels like things were going in the right direction, that you were making choices that aligned with what you want. I'm getting a lot of union, synchronicity, harmony, alignment here with that Lovers card. But then something happened along the way with the Ten of Swords, some sort of painful ending, and it was something that needed to be addressed. And then I get the Four of Cups here with it. And so the Four of Cups is sadness and disappointment and really getting stuck in that energy. And so something happened here to disrupt whatever this kind of pattern was, whatever was unfolding for you. And so in the current energy here, I'm getting the Three of Cups, which I'm getting harmony and alignment with this, but it's a card of happiness. It's spending time with the people that you love, you want to be around, your tribe, your family, your friends, all of that. I'm getting the Queen of Cups, focusing on your emotional well-being. And then using all of that emotional positivity to take some sort of action here with the Ace of Wands. So something shifted here. Between the past and the current energy, there was something that shifted. You took some sort of action here to get yourself out of a negative situation, letting go of the past, really just moving on. And it feels like things are starting to kind of balance out, but this feels internal. Now, the Ace of Wands is coming through as external action. So you may be finding yourself motivated to move around, do something, take some sort of action, like meeting up with friends, whatever the case is here for you. But that Ace of Wands, it feels like it's the spark of something, like a match was lit within you. So when I look at the future energy here and I get the Star, so the Star is focusing on your goals and dreams. It's Aquarius energy. But it feels like this is the action that you're taking. You got yourself into a really good place here in the current energy, and that's inspiring you to take some sort of action to go after what you want. And it feels like there's spiritual alignment connected to this with the High Priestess. So whatever it is that you want to go after, it feels like this is aligning with your path, your kind of higher self. It feels like everything here is moving in the right direction. It's a realignment is taking place, a realignment with your goals and dreams. Something here that got disrupted in the past, something is getting realigned here in the future. Oh, yeah. And the last two cards that come out were the Ace of Swords and the Judgment. The Ace of Swords is clearing the path, Judgment, that resurrection, rebirth. And so something here may be coming back around. So if, as an example, not everybody's going to be applicable here, but with the Lover's energy, if you were in a relationship and then something maybe internal to you or like external to the connection caused some sort of painful disruption that had you kind of needing to work on yourself, prioritize your emotional well-being, get yourself back to that kind of grounded place. It feels like there could be a resurrection with that Judgment card. Take it as it resonates for you. If that's not your story, what is happening here is a dream that you try to go after, or some sort of decision that you made to align with what you want, what really spoke to you on an emotional level. Something here disrupted the entire path, and it caused you to really go within and heal yourself, work through something internally. And now it feels like realignment with whatever you had initially set out to do. That's how it's coming through. Let's see what shows up here when we clarify. Tell me about the Lovers here in the past. Ten of Swords. Four of Cups. So with the Lovers here and the Page of Swords was getting into the details, asking a lot of questions. And so it feels like maybe like a getting to know each other phase. So if you are in a relationship here in the past and then something happened, it got side railed, you got side railed, something happened here. And the Page of Swords is saying, okay, I need to get to the bottom of whatever's happening. I need to figure out what is going to be in my best interest here. Because with this 10 of Swords, what I got was the King of Cups. And so the King of Cups is your emotional growth, your emotional maturity, all the healing work that you did. It required a lot of information, a lot of digging deep into yourself, identifying what the issue was altogether with that 10 of Swords, get to the root cause of it, be able to work through it, heal. There's something with this page and the Lovers. It just feels like if it is an old relationship coming back around, that it wasn't that far along, if that makes sense, because it feels very young, very new, not like a relationship that had been in existence for years and years. But take it as it resonates for you, because you can be in a relationship with somebody for a long time and not really know them, and it still come through as that Page of Swords where the situation itself never really got deep. And that's what I'm picking up on here in that connection. If that's not your story, it feels like evaluating the choices that you made that led to some sort of heartbreak here is also playing out. And with the Four of Cups, I'm getting the King of Pentacles. So focusing on your stability. This is what led to any kind of stagnation that you experienced in the past, because you spent a lot of time working through that 10 of Swords, establishing your stability. I'm getting a lot of happiness and success here. And so your mind was really focused on your emotional and maybe even financial stability. Tell me about the Three of Cups, Queen of Cups, and the Ace of Wands. So almost all the kings are out here, and they're all showing up as clarifiers. But with the Three of Cups here, I'm getting the World. So you're really happy now that you're done with that last cycle. That's exactly how this is coming through. And so the World, it's done, it's over, it's complete. You've learned everything, you've released everything. And here with the Queen of Cups, I'm getting the King of Swords. King of Swords is a lot of mental clarity. And so as you're focusing on yourself, what you're doing is you had a lot of emotional growth and stability here in the past. The King of Swords is the awareness. And so these are things that you need to keep up with. You need to make sure that you don't find yourself back in the same situation or making decisions that lead to the same situation. But take it as it resonates. I don't get the sense that that's actually going to happen, but it feels like more of like a safeguard that you're putting into place. With the Ace of Wands here, I'm getting the Six of Pentacles, that generosity. So this is you taking some sort of action, really moving on, putting yourself out there, sharing what you have with other people, sharing yourself with other people. The High Priestess. The Judgment here with the Ace of Swords. So with the Star here, I'm getting the Ten of Swords. This does indicate you're healed. You've done all of the work. Now you can focus on the future. You can focus on your goals, your dreams, everything else that you want here, because this is the cycle that closed. It's that painful ending and the healing connected to it. And so here with the High Priestess, it's time to rebuild. The Three of Pentacles is coming through. And so the Three of Pentacles, it's teamwork, it's collaboration. So this could indicate maybe like a reconciliation with another person, the way that it's coming through with the Judgment card. But take it as it resonates for you. This does feel like what you're doing is you're rebuilding, that you've moved on into this next cycle and that you're not carrying any of this forward with you. Because with this Ace of Swords, you cleared the path. And the Judgment card, that resurrection, that rebirth energy, what I'm getting here with the Star is a dream that you had in the past that somehow got sidetracked. Now it feels like it's coming back around, that you're healed to the point where you're able to go after this because you're not actively working through some sort of healing. It feels like there might be some lingering things here with the King of Swords, Ten of Swords, because the King of Swords wants to set up some sort of safeguard to say, okay, this is what I need to do, or this is what I need to be aware of so that I don't find myself back in that situation. And so it's almost like you're healed, but the healing is still fresh. It's not completely kind of glossed over like years of healing would give you. So this is a reading for Wednesday. I hope it resonates. If it did, please like, share, and subscribe, and I will see you next time. Take care.